Welcome back, I'm Simon Mack, and in this episode I'm going to show you how to solve the Skewb Diamond in 3 simple steps.
Alright, here we have the Sunway 4-axis octahedron, or better known as the Skewb Diamond. Alright, now if we think of it as a diamond, we might be tempted to look at it like this. Right? However, here's how to hold it. Okay? Think of it as a triangle pointing downwards. Triangle pointing down, and we have 2 layers. There's a top layer and a bottom layer. Okay? Now, this is the front, the triangle pointing downwards. Then we have the top and bottom, front and back. Now the back, for the white, you have the opposite side is yellow. That's the same as on a Rubik's Cube. White is opposite yellow. Then you have the right side and the left side. This, because it's an octahedron, has 2 additional sides, and that's the back right and the back left. For this method, we are only going to be turning the right layer and the up layer. Okay, right and up, that's all. Well, there's one time we will do 1 rotation of the front. It's a very simple solution. First off, the concept. Match up the white corners, solve the yellow corners. Doing that solves all the corners. So we solve the corners, then solve the centers. That's how to solve the Skewb Diamond. Solve the corners, solve the centers. We have 3 algorithms. The first one is to solve the yellow corners. That is right, up prime, right, up. And then 1 rotation of the front. Then there is the center swap, which is also right, up prime, up, but you do that 3 times. And then there is the 3-piece cycle, which is right, up prime, up prime, right, up prime, up prime. Okay, basically what you're doing here is in all of these moves, you're only ever turning the right side up and back, and the up layer either goes back and forth, or it continues in the same direction for the 3-piece cycle. Alright, let's scramble this up and solve it. Alright, here we go. First thing we're going to do is we're going to match up the white corners. There's a white corner, here's a white corner. Notice these are automatically matching in this case, paired up the purples. Now I have another white corner right here. These are all matching. Now, if you happen to turn it up in a way that you don't want, for example, if you have this case where we have the whites matching, but the corners don't go next to each other, because this is purple and this is green. Grab this corner and the back corner, bring this corner forward, and then up. Alright, see that again. Forward, and then up. Now, last white side, there we go. Now we have the white side solved, and the edges are matching. Now we flip it over. Okay, on the opposite side, you can have a case where you either have all 3 corners are yellow, or just 1 corner is yellow. If just 1 corner is yellow, first you want to rotate it so it matches its colors. So we're going to rotate it. Now it matches those other corners right there. See how the red matches here, gray there, and then the greens match. And then we put that corner top left. Okay, it's top left now, and we're going to do this algorithm. Right, up prime, up. And then 1 rotation of the front. Right, up prime, up. Corners are solved. Notice that the oranges don't match the gray, so I'm going to do 1 rotation of the front, and then all those match. Now all the corners are solved. Now we have to do the centers. Now there are 2 cases. You either have a center swap or a 3-piece rotation. Now if you look at this, here we have a center swap, right? I've got the green piece in the blue and the blue piece in the green. However, if you look at these two, This piece is white, that goes here, but this piece isn't gray. So that doesn't go there, this goes to the red side, and the red side has the gray piece. So those are the two cases that you would have. Now I'm going to show them to you one at a time. Okay, we're going to start by looking at the center swap. All right, I'm going to illustrate this here. So center swap is when this piece is over there and this is over there. When you have that, on the back side, you also have a center swap. So when you have a center swap on the top this way, and this is the top-down diamond view, on the back side, we also have a center swap. Okay, so these are swapped also. What this does is it's going to just flip them like this and flip this like this. Boom, solved. From the top-down diamond view, you want to take these two matching pieces. The left side is going to become your front. That's your front. And then its matching side is back right. All right, once you have this on the front, there's one algorithm. You do this algorithm. It's right, up prime, up. And you do that 3 times. All right, right, up prime, up, right, up prime, up, right, up prime, up. All right, so now we've solved the center swap. Okay, let's have a look at the other situation. Okay, so here we have the 3-piece cycle, and they cycle from blue to green to yellow. All right, so here's an illustration of this. Since there are 3 pieces, if they cycle once, depending on how they've been cycled before, they might take 2 steps, right? Because it's going to go from blue to green. Now the yellow doesn't want to go there. We've gone here so far, so we have to do it again, a second cycle. Now if you start out with this, obviously that'll just take 1 cycle. So right now, in this case, we will need 2 cycles. The way to set this up is you want to flip this, so if you have it on left and right and top, you want to flip it to have it on the bottom, back left and back right. And then we're going to do the algorithm right, up prime, up prime, right, up prime, up prime. Notice that up is always just going prime, so it's always going in the same direction. The right side just goes up and down. Right, up prime, up prime, right, up prime, up prime. All right, now we did 1 cycle. Okay, notice now they are 1 step further. So in this case, I have to do a second cycle. So I do right, up prime, up prime, right, up prime, up. And there we go.
And that's about all there is to solving the Skewb Diamond. I hope this was useful for you. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them down in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.